Hey guys, what's up? It is Preach as always. So today's video, I want to talk to you guys about third-person gameplay in the Modern Warfare 2 beta. And don't worry, I'm not going to talk in third person during this video. But before we jump into my opinions and thoughts on this game mode, you guys know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new here, and turn the bell notifications on if you want to know every time I post a new video. Now, let's go ahead and jump into this. This is a game mode that I never played when we had it available, I believe, in the original Modern Warfare 2. I never tried it out, but obviously I have played other third-person shooters. Games such as The Division or Far Cry that are third-person. I've played, Fortnite, things like that, PUBG, where it is a third-person shooting style game. And I've always thought they were pretty neat, but I have always preferred the first-person point of view. But I wanted to jump in and try it out for a few games, and the gameplay that you're going to be watching in the background of this is going to be a couple really nice plays, and then mostly just letting you guys see what it looks like in third person if you haven't had a chance to try this out yet, especially for those of you that were not able to get on the beta for these first 2 weekends that we have had it. So the things I want to point out about third-person view that are really cool is you have the option, and from what I have figured out, you have to be standing still to do this, but you have the option to look over your right shoulder or over your left shoulder by clicking in your L3 or your left thumbstick button. If you click that in, it'll swap which shoulder you are looking over, which can be handy for deciding which or where you want to peek. If you're to the right of a door, you want to peek it to the left, you're going to get a better view to be able to see around that corner by looking over your left shoulder. And just the opposite, if you're on the left-hand side and you want to look into a room, then you're going to have a better view by looking over top of your right shoulder. And something really cool that provides, and you'll see it a few times where I use it in this video, is staying behind cover and wait until you have someone running at you, and then just quickly popping out and taking that pop shot because you know exactly where they are and they can't even see you yet. Your body is technically behind cover, but because you're in third-person view, you have that angle to be able to see. And there are several times that people took advantage of that to get me as well. It is definitely a lot to get used to, knowing like, hey, they can see me around this, even though I can't see them, and vice versa. It's a lot to learn. You might not know somebody's there, and they can see you plain as can be. So, for me, with that being the case, I don't think it is the type of game that I want to play very often. I would rather have the first-person field of view where what I see in front of me is what I get. If they can't see me, I can't see them, most likely, unless it's just because we're facing the wrong direction. But there's not being able to peek around the cover while you stay hidden. It's just my preferred style of play is first person, but it is pretty neat. It's fun to run around with a little bit. I thought shooting and sniping and quick scoping would be less intuitive with it than it is, but it actually does feel pretty decent, although I didn't do it enough to really have anything crazy to show you in the gameplay of it other than the little 3-piece that you saw in the intro there. I wish there had been a fourth. If I could have gotten a quad feed while in third person, that would have been pretty awesome, but unfortunately that was not something I was able to pull off. But I still had a decent amount of fun. I think I played 3 total games, 2 on Hotel and 1 on Farm 18, playing in third person. And then I had to leave, and I just haven't gotten back onto that mode. And it is something I will probably mess with and make some videos with going forward over the life cycle of this game. But it is not going to be my main thing. And I think for most people, that's going to be the case. It's going to be something fun to do here and there, try to create content, try to hit some clips. But it's probably not going to be most people's, forte, most people's thing. But here's what I do think is a major possibility with having this third-person mode, is I think it brings in the potential to bring more people into Call of Duty to play that aren't necessarily Call of Duty fans, but they like other shooters that are in third person. This is just something different that they could possibly come over and play that's not going to be your standard Call of Duty feel. And I'm curious, I don't know if this is going to be something that's in the DMZ mode or how exactly that's going to work. I'm curious where all they can implement this. I think if they did it in something like Search and Destroy, that would be crazy OP. You know, you could hide behind bomb or hide behind all kinds of places, but be able to wide peek everything while your body was covered and get lots of visuals and lots of information. So it could be overpowered in a mode like that, but it is kind of fun to run around, to me, and quickscope with it. I've not tried to red gun with it, so that may be something that I try to do going forward, is grab, you know, an AR or an SMG and try to play this style with it. I really haven't done that yet. Everything has just been sniping, running around with the MK2. But I want to know what you guys think about this. Let me know, have you guys played in the third-person mode at all? Have you guys been using regular guns? Have you guys been using snipers? What have you been doing in the third-person mode? I know I've watched some clips of, like, Scope and DepV playing third-person and absolutely hitting crazy clips. I believe that my buddy Chase, otherwise known as Red Cell here on YouTube, has hit a couple clips in third-person mode that he's going to be putting in a video here soon. So that's something we can look forward to. I'm really curious to see all of the third-person content. I want to see what all people can pull off in third-person mode. Crazy clips? Are we going to see quad feeds? Are we going to ever see 5-ons? I don't know, because right now the kill feed is just 4 people in the kill feed. It's the most you can have. So right now the best you can do is just a quad feed, maybe a ×2 or 3 or whatever, maybe refill it, but you're not really ever going to get those splits or the 5-on or 6-on the way the kill feed is now. Hopefully that's something they adjust, because I want to see in third-person mode if we can get some 5-ons and 6-ons, maybe even 7-ons, and refills, all these different clips that could possibly be hit, and I want to be able to see them in the actual kill feed. So hopefully that is something that they do for us going forward. Let me know what you guys think about third-person mode in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, you already know what to do. Smash that like button. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. Turn the bell notifications on if you want to know every time I post a new video. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Reach out.